Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another War Creep recap. This is of our arranged war we just did. We joined forces with Project Cadmus and had a very, very, very close war against Queens Gambit. It was very, very tight. Uh, it was neck and neck right for the last few hours, and then pretty much in the last 44 minutes, something like that. Take a look at this. All these attacks went down. We got three stars in the very last minute. It was a pretty tight last minute, to be honest. But you look down our side, you just see a star missing here and there, which is kind of what made it. Because look at that, it's pretty much three all the way down, and then we got a couple on their Town Hall 10s as well. So yeah, nailed it. A quick shout out just now to St Aftermath the other day and sorting us out with some Town Hall 11s because it does go appreciated. It means we can actually get on with it and do some fun warring. So cheers for that. Kudos to Project Cadmus as well for this war. They've got some pretty sick attackers. It was really fun. Yes, we'll work our way down. Start off with Papa Dragon on clouds. This was essentially a mass minor bowler. Where did he start off? Somewhere. I'm not quite sure. It takes a while to get started. Here you go. So he starts off funneling the heroes into the top left here. He does a little walk around the outside with some of the heroes. He's just like trying to get rid of. You see that top compartment just here? He's just clearing that because he's going to get the bowlers coming in right here at the top. So he actually uses that to give them a very clear funnel right down the middle. This thing he's using combined bowlers and miners, but the miners actually work really well to clear all of this trash on the right hand side. So it makes the bowlers go right down the middle, which is actually really good. It's nice seeing a bit of a thought out tactic at this level. You know, you see so often it's just spam. I'm only going to show one of these because it's just spam all the miners, spam all the bowlers, but it's actually a little bit of thought gone into it, which is nice. And you can tell because it's a 3-star. Anyway, you see him take care of the clan castle troops quite easily. There's just rage there. He's done another rage on the bowlers and that jump perfectly on the side there, so they've got access to that inferno. And all while this is going on, those miners are making their way down. So it's just those rage bowlers rip through the base. They actually rip through it. So now once they've gone down that left hand side, there's pretty much nothing left for them to get rid of. Like that expo might cause a bit of damage on the side, but you know they're working their way around pretty nicely. It is an OP attack, and yeah, now there's pretty much nothing left to do but make sweet work. That queen still got her ability, which you'll see is essential in a moment. These bowlers just can't be touched if they're not being targeted. When the king was tanking for them a second ago, like they can't be touched. But here, they're getting let loose on by that wizard tower. But yeah, right to the end. Great attack. Great 3-star. One of the only, you know, high up ones we got on the Town Hall 10. So great job. I'm only going to show one of the 11 on 10s, apart from one of the fail attacks later on, but you'll see that. I just want to show a bit of variety. So we'll see, I think, the first of Sven's attacks. Sven's a pretty sweet air attacker, and he got a bit excited this war. I've got some comments I'm going to put up. I'll see if I can put one up now. I'll lay it over the top. But he just got a bit excited, I think. So did everyone else. Like that last 44 minutes, everyone was like, everyone go now. But he has got, like 2 accounts in this war. He's got one right here. And I think he's number 27 as well. Yeah, he's got like seven accounts. I don't know how he does it. He must like not get fun by that point, but fair play to him. Anyway, let's check out the attack. Here we are seeing an air squadron. on full formation, which is nice. It's nicely in air attacks. I do love watching an air attack going right. It's a mass drag, so he zap quakes these 2 air defenses, and he executes this so nicely. It's very, very nicely executed. So he does a Chinese wall of dragons, some on the corner, main bit going down the centre, just to make sure it's nice and even going across. He exposes such a weakness in the base. So let me pause and quickly look here. You see this air defence? Let me quickly see. Oh, it won't let me show you. Basically, there is a hole right here in between the air defence and the air sweeper. I don't know if it's a design flaw. I don't know if it's on purpose. There might be double giant bombs there. Oh, there you go. But it is a flaw for air attacks, because now he's that Quake 2. Look at that. Drags and the loons just go straight in and destroy it. Suddenly, he's got a hound, all those dragons, and only 1 air defense left. Like, he's absolutely nailed it. Those are going to be a bit of a problem potentially. But to be honest, Teslas aren't that bad against dragons. Like, they just kind of rip through them because they do have a bit more HP. So he drops the heroes down here once the CC have been released. They make quick work of that. And from here on in, it's pretty much tickety-boo. The last thing he needs to make sure he does is get rid of that air defense. But he keeps on. He keeps hold of the hound and the loons until he very, very much needs to. So you see they're going to make their way around, but you might as well wait until the air defense is going to lock onto everything else before he goes in. So look at that. Perfect deployment. Goes onto them. Loons will quickly follow him, and he keeps just 1 minion for cleanup, which he puts on that corner there. And look at that, takes care of it. I'll speed it up a bit now because there's not much else going on. Just going to go around and take care of the rest of the base. Solid job there. He's got another attack later on. But sorry, Warmongers, you're going to need to change your base because that was so much of a flaw. Great timing though, you sorted that out, and the air sweeper goes last. So yeah, nice one. Good 3-star. Next, we are going to check out Troll, I think. Alan Bond, nice attacker. I saw with one of his other attacks as well, he's very good at planning something. It will go slightly awry, and then he recovers ever so well from it, as you'll see here. He does a really nice attack here. Deploys heroes down here. Takes care of the golem. Just to get the CC out. I'll let her quickly use that CC. Coming from the bottom is a nice tactics. It means he can walk up and take care of that queen. I'm choosing to show the air attacks because they're much more majestic in the way that they're actuated out on the in the game. There you go. It's gone down. So next, she's just going to start walking through, getting rid of that apartment. You'll see now, which is what went slightly awry. I'll see that jump goes down there, and I'm pretty sure he wanted that queen to go into that compartment. Because look, if she did, she could have taken care of both of these air defences, and instead that Barbarian King's just going to take care of one. And he's going to miss out on the queen as well. So you essentially just wasted your Barbarian King getting rid of one air defense, which is not really what you wanted. Queen's going to go and take care of enemy queen. Solid job. But it just means that, look, now he's got 3 air defences left standing. So what he does now is quite nice. The queen actually goes into this bit here, which means that she's just going to be in range to get rid of that air defense there. So once he sees this, he starts, so unlucky with their air traps, he starts taking the loons in. It's a lucky recover, to be honest. But actually, I think he gets rid of it with the loons just in time. He actually needed 3. He's got that 3rd one in the clan castle, which is, to be honest, just right, because otherwise it might have gone a bit tits up. But still, he planned for it. He's got 3. Look, two of them pops. You got perfect cleanup duty, and then that one just comes right in at the end there. Exactly what you needed to do, to be honest. That haste was a bit hasty. I maybe would have put it over the air defense because look, it gets popped there, and then Loons have got to go take care of the rest of it. But still, it gets rid of the rest of the base, so you know, it did work. He did absolutely nail it. Then the queen just walks around the other side. After here, it's just clean up, schmeen up. Nice and easy because he did get both of those hounds popped. And yeah, great job. I love seeing all those pups flying around. They're so cute. Those little faces. Great job. Next, I think we are doing Tron Dynasty. Ardy, great guy, code Enigma through and through. This was a really fun attack. He just really well executed Go Bolo. So you see this base was like a prime usage of it. There are 3 air defenses quite in close proximity here. If you get them the kill score coming through here with bowlers, it's perfect to get rid of those 3, that little triangle. So he gets the golem in, funnels up with the wizards. Standard stuff. And it's good because there's all the points defense is focused on the golems here, so the wizard can take care of stuff. Then he gets both heroes and the bowlers in the middle. Sound perfect. Jump down. Poisons the CC, and you'll see he's about to rage in a sec. And that is when everything gets absolutely obliterated. I absolutely love seeing those bowlers raged up. It does destroy the whole base. And actually, you see he's put another jump here, so then they can go through and take care of the enemy queen as well, which is, to be honest, pretty good. It's a shame he actually missed that one just on the left there, but actually he might, you know, if he was lucky with the bowlers, he would have been able to maybe get rid of this one as well. But I think it gets taken out before he has the chance, yeah. But the queen did get rid of this one too, so actually all you've got left is a lot of loons taking out 1 air defense. A little bit risky because you see how he's pulled them a bit early here and there was some to clear up around the side, and he used all his spells before, meaning it did take them all out. But because there was a lower concentration which enraged the air defense up here, he managed to get all of these coming up, and it's pretty much down. I think it's the queen that actually gets rid of it in the end, so should have just left it, mate. Oh well. So yeah, he keeps his wizards for clean up here on the end, which is pretty essential. Kind of dangerous if you're taking just loons and no hounds to pop, because they're slow as fuck and they will not clean very quickly. It happens too often that he's used up quite a lot of time here and they're just all dilly-dallying on stuff. They are so slow. But yeah, great attack anyway. He absolutely nailed it. Just going to forward it right to the end. Yeah, there you go. Great job. Textbook, really. Exactly what you wanted to do. And now, just because Sven requested it, I'm going to show his other attack. It was a nice attack, and it shows, you know, what you can do at both ends of the scale. It's a similar approach, but a very different base. You see, I'm not a fan of these bases, you know, where look, there's absolutely no way you can really direct where you're putting your troops in. He decides to Zapquake the 2 air defenses in a very similar way he did before. But actually this base as well is perfect for an all-drag attack. You see why? Because up here, you've got all the troops focused up here, but those wizard towers ain't going to touch those dragons. All the main dragon touching defense is in the centre. So he can kind of like lay them up here, ready to take care of, yeah, you know, that's a pretty intense compartment, but they will take care of it pretty easy. And then, because of that, you see that, quickly see, this wizard there has done all the work he needs to do. It's going to create a small funnel, meaning that the heroes are going to come in from this left-hand side, going to take care of that other air defense, and then Bob's your uncle is going to, you know, absolutely obliterate everything that's left. So the dragons are going to make their way down. But actually it's not going to matter at all. You see these heroes are going in, straight in, because they the wizard cleared that funnel for them. And it's just going to go and take care of that air defense. It's perfect. It's exactly what he needed. You know, he's executing it exactly to plan, and they just seem to go right. It's a great job for him. And then he's got a hound in the CC and the rest are loons. Absolutely nailed it, mate. Like, a bit of an unexpected Tesla in the corner. But, you know, like, you've done an absolutely sterling job, and it does work. The hound gets popped, so then that's perfect cleanup. And look, perfect timing. You see that? It popped just as the air defense went down. Dreamy attack. I wish I could do air like Sven can, but don't let your head get too big. I've said too many nice words now, so time to show fails. Oh, actually, we've got fails lined up just after this one, so I'm going to quickly speed to the end. The nice thing about dragons is they do move a lot faster than they just move so much faster than loons. I prefer them. Let's bring drags back. I miss Town Away. You could do like a full-on drag everything, couldn't you? So I think our last attack we're gonna do on the Flash. Our last good attack anyway. Our last 3-star, and we're gonna do Tukute. He's been featured in 2 recaps in a row now, and it's just a really nice go Varho. You know, we've been so caught up with bowlers at the moment that you kind of forget that the old strategies do still work a treat. And a lot of the time, people will forget that. You see that perfect deployment. It puts the golems in, takes the outside out. Bit risky putting the Valks down whilst that wizard still hadn't cleared that side bit. But actually, it was all right. That's perfect. You see that? He's now got access. With that one jump there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 compartments. And all the essential ones as well. It's got the queen on the other side. So yeah, it rages them through. Absolutely obliterates the other side. There's a hound in the CC, so nothing to worry about there. And they just make their way through the base. And then from there, easy pickings. He's just using the hogs to trickle around the outside. I do it double speed because you all know how to do it. But it's just a perfect way to execute how it should be done. Hogs around the outside, and you add them where they need them. This was a clean-up, so he did know that Tesla farm was there. So he should have taken care of that a bit better, I thought, but oh well. So yeah, hogs go around the outside. I do love a good hog. Make it bacon. Right there, the last defense is so close to being down, but actually ends up being a walk from everyone else, and they come flying round. Still got the queen ability that you can swag, so you know it's not a problem at all. King tanks for it, and there you go. It is done. 3 stars. Right, our 2 fail attacks. I've done 1 from each team, and he's going to absolutely hate me for doing this. But Stu, my man, what is that 99%? It's heartbreaking. I know I can't do better, so I'm not gonna hate him too much. So what we see here is he smashed out a mass bowler, but he actually did 2 bowler splinter groups. It can work, you know. I thought it was a good idea, but he maybe should have done a wizard or minion down here just to get rid of this army camp, because then it's just so easy for them to fly off in other directions and not join in at the front where you want them to. As you will see here, some of them do like not go down the centre where you wanted, and so it is just a little bit touchy. Look, now these bowlers are going to get stuck here, and there's no way to for them to rejoin in this compartment where the jump is. It's just, I know the mass bit of the bowlers are going down this centre, but it's a bit sad because look, now that's taken out those healers which are essential. The freeze misses, it just misses the Inferno, but does get the queen, so, or at least I think it gets the queen. Even so, like, often with these attacks, you see the freeze, you're like, he's raged the middle, brilliant, so it's going to get rid of that quite quickly. So in a sense, is it not potentially a shame if you free? I know he's freezing the CC too, but like, the bowlers are going to rage through it in a second, so you might as well save it later on for that Inferno. I don't know, it can work, it can't work. It happens and doesn't happen. I probably can't do better, so I'm just speculating. I'm speculating as to what might have happened to get that final 1%. So you look, that Inferno is just destroying those bowlers, that whole team of bowlers that were there. I reckon it would have gone better down on it. Anyway, that's life. So that queen's going to do a little bit of work down there, and this army of bowlers is just going to make its way around. So it does do a good job, you know, like, bowlers are a very effective attack, especially at this level, but you've just got to be careful with where, I mean, the jump perfectly there, it means they get access to all the other compartments. You just got to be careful with planning for all actualities for where they could have maybe joined up a bit better. See, what actually happens here is this queen just goes on a suicide mission, goes and tries to sort it all out herself, which she does, but it's that little bloody hut at the top that messes it all up. And if he just had one archer left over, that he could have just made up for it. Like, it was all in those last few seconds. So, like, cracking job, Stu. Shame shame that didn't go through. And finally, what should never ever happen, but their number 2, I think it's Imagix. 44 minutes to go. I remember watching this live. Imagix failed. It's a Town Hall 11. Failed a mass minor on a Town Hall 10. And I'm not sure what to say because I'm not huge on minor strategy. But it's only a minute and a half, so kind of just watch and enjoy. I think what might have gone wrong is, you see he tries to funnel a bit on the right, and then he throws them in with the all the heroes. And I think what may have gone wrong is he might have wanted them to go through the core and take through that. All these, see, like, they're down now, and he puts them just on this left-hand side. He might have wanted to, I don't know, I just think it maybe needed a bit more funneling, because otherwise it's just going to go around this outside bit, and I'm not sure if they're really travelling too much, so the mass bulk is out here on the outside. Then those minions, I think he's got a bit of a problem with them. Minions can work a treat. But yeah, they just end up dying around here. When you've got the Infernal or multi, those minions didn't get destroyed. It's just doomed to fail. Those minions can, rip those miners to shreds, to be honest, if they're not gotten rid of. That Grand Warden's trying all he can, but it's just slowly going down. The last 3 manas. Or 4. I think there's 4 there. Not for long. Yeah, see, look at their hit points go down as they're attacked by the minions. They're absolutely obliterated. There you go. 1 left. Boom. Raid's over. It happens. You just don't expect it to happen from a Town Hall 11. Sorry, mate. You did do good. There you go. Great war, guys. Really enjoyed it. It was super fun. Can't wait to do it again another time. Cheers again to Cypher for sorting it all out for us. You are a hero. Over and out. Thank you very much for watching.